This is simply going to be more commentary on the convention, which can be used in the convention film as well. Because after all, there's not really much Teddy Ruxpin, the Teddy Ruxpin adventure in the con. So here it is, and I'm wearing the cowboy hat just to throw everyone off, because I am the magical space wizard of Helium. Space wizard. Silly Kelly, wearing Clint Cowboy's hat. And yes, space. So, yes, Iliop is a planet far from Earth, in another realm, space, and yeah, it's a land of fuzzy creatures. It's kind of like the Muppet Planet. They're all fuzzy, and they tell stories to so yeah, that's what Iliop is, you see. So, on his adventure, it's been well over 30 years since Teddy was on Earth. So he returns and discovers a Star Trek convention, or Fanime convention, where there are creatures similar to him, that is, furries. And the furries are, yes, clearly some sort of offshoot of the whole thing, which is why Silly Kelly goes in disguise as a furry at one point in order to communicate with them. Yes, earn their trust or something. So yeah, that's the kind of the plot. So, yeah, this sort of is a backdoor reboot pilot thing of the 20th anniversary of the Mousetrap Project as well. Although not nearly as scary. So. There. So, the con adventure. I took off the hat here in order to get to the atmosphere on Iliop here. Yes, after we were transported through the transporter beam thing, we arrived back on Teddy Ruxpin's homeworld of Iliop, where everything is fuzzy. So it was weird, and yeah. So, and you might know that Silly Kelly would get like sucked into an alien spaceship, because of course he would. It was all part of the other, connected to the other part of the other story, because maybe the other story was a dream or a memory. And maybe it was all connected. Ooh, it was sort of a weird Terrence Malick, Wes Anderson crossover thing. Yes, and it was all symbolic, like stuff on the road here, over here. The planet Iliop. Yes, so the planet Iliop clearly looks... Oh, there's the bell. The planet Iliop clearly looks like suburban Milpitas. Yeah, it does. It is from the other movies. So yeah, that's funny. Iliop. Yeah. Now, hat is on again, because we are exploring the land that when he went through the transporter, that's where he went. So, even though Iliop is stand-in for set that was used during all those other movies, yeah. Will be alone. Come dream with me tonight. Come dream with me tonight. We'll build a giant airship and watch the clouds as they roll by. Flies high. Come dream with me tonight. There's desert landscapes on the planet video. And there appear to be civilizations built here. Probably all of them furry people. Which you'll see at the con later. Yay! And then Kelly arrived at where the magical space tree of Teddy Ruxpin was. And it's gone. So, oh no. You see in the Mousetrap project and the sequels. And the sequel, the second and third one, the tree, the magical tree was over here. And it was hit by lightning and it came down. So it's not here anymore. So if it's connected to the tree on Earth, then they can't get home using the tree's magic. But fortunately, locals constructed a space-time portal in which to transport through space and through time. And it may look like an old, run-down, beat-up exercise machine and only be used at night by evil bad guys. It's daytime, so it was reversed. Yes, so if I go over to the time devices and I press one of them, in the proper sequence, I can transport to the convention, which is what was going on. Explaining that. So yes, this is how it works. If you want to do it the hard way. But if you're a magical being, such as Silly Kelly, you don't need to do it. I won't show you the sequence. Ha ha! So, space-time transporter transported to this, and then we could go from there to the whatever local transport we have. Now I'm going to cut to the footage of him returning through the space bridge. Otherwise it didn't make sense. as you can see, Silly Kelly has arrived on Earth again through the Time Transporter. And he has this. And he's no longer holding a bag because Teddy has been returned to Iliop. Yes. So he's been returned to Iliop on Earth. Let's see. Due to time-space dilation, this should be roughly a day after the 27th, when I went through the warp from Iliop. Should be the 28th. Yes. So that was the Teddy. This is the Ra. Yeah. So yes, that was the Teddy Ruxpin adventure and Con adventure and the other adventure. And yeah, that's the end. So until there's other adventures. Who knows? Maybe the mystery, particularly of the different projects in Mousetrap, will be repeated in space-time once more. Yes. Maybe. You never know, because it can happen again. I'm still in the shot. I'm still in the shot. Oh, I'm not doing that right. Let me try that again. Okay, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna that The giant airship is flying overhead right now. The giant airship. Anyways, yes. Also, it's kind of like a Japanese anime manga, kind of, because you got a character who's going through this thing, and he's like this trippy spiritual dreamland thing. That's what they do a lot of times. So the con is the spiritual fairy dreamland. So yeah, that works. Come dream with me tonight. Let's go to far off places and search for treasures bright. Come dream with me tonight. Let's build a giant airship and sail into the sky. Let's watch the ground so far below. Let's watch the birds as they fly by. Fly so high. Come dream with me tonight. Let's watch the ground so far below. Let's watch the birds as they fly by. Fly so high. Fly so high. Let's watch the birds as they fly by. Fly so high. Come dream with me tonight. Let's build a giant airship and sail into the sky. Let's Come dream with me tonight. Come dream with me tonight. Let's go to far off places and search for treasures bright. Come dream with me tonight. Let's build a giant airship and sail into the sky. Let's watch the ground so far below. Let's watch the birds as they fly by. Fly so high, come dream with me tonight. Dream with me tonight. Come dream with me tonight. Come dream, yo. Come dream with me tonight. Yeah. Let's go to far off places and search for treasures bright. Come dream with me tonight. Greetings. Yes. So what I got here is an idea to make a Fanime movie coming up, and with an original G1 Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, we've been bandying this idea around for like 3 years. We were gonna do it for 2016 for the 30th anniversary of The Adventures of Teddy Ruxpin in 2016. Never got around to it. So, well, 3 years too late. The Worlds of Wonder no longer exists. The backpack company no longer exists. Disney was gonna do something. I don't think they did. So yeah, a G1 Teddy Ruxpin thing. In the tradition of those kind of bad Seth MacFarlane videos. Ted, in which he's clearly spoofing Teddy Ruxpin, and totally could have used one, because for a brief time in the 2000s, Hasbro did in fact own Teddy Ruxpin. They don't anymore, but they did for a very brief time. Then they gave it up and gave it to Backpack. There were some produced. People hacked into the tapes and messed with them. The one that we have on the set was purchased around, I think, 2014. We got it at a flea market in San Jose. There were two initially. We got one. We should have taken the other one as well, because then we could have made like an evil twin one. I didn't think of that at the time. Should have bought them both. Yeah. So you can't really find any of the current ones. So clearly, no company is making any new ones. Still, it's a parody, so it's okay. Well, yeah, the idea of doing a spoofy Teddy Ruxpin thing. Of course, it's not going to be dirty, really. He's just going to be snarky. Yeah, because he wouldn't be like the MacFarlane Ted. He would be snarky. So, he'd be a has-been toy, basically, a misfit 80s toy. And the idea of course is that yeah, so I'm assuming that when we go about filming this thing, that most of the dialogue will be post-production, so we'll have like this teddy bear toy on the set, and he'll be like there, and we'll just put him there for a few minutes or whatever, and go on to the next scene and do other stuff with him interacting with it, and then we'll just be interacting with it, and then we'll just go from there. And then in post, we put it together, it's reacting to whatever the bear said to him, which could be hilarious. I wouldn't think it would be that long as a fan film kind of thing. It'd probably be, well, it could be hilarious. It could go on for 20 minutes, but I'm not gonna. 21 minutes maybe sketch. If it's that good, it'll be 40 minutes, but I don't think it's gonna be that long. also do an homage to the Mousetrap Project 20th anniversary, also at the convention, another outfit. I'm assuming that the first one will be that one, and the Teddy Ruxpin comedy, and we'll do the other one. Maybe it'll be connected to Teddy Ruxpin finding a new loved one. Oh, as you know, the character was made it for children with no friends. It's kind of messed up. Anyway, so it'll be kind of funny if he somebody that appealed. Yeah, so yeah, and they were always message stories. The Adventures of Teddy Ruxpin cartoons were, and the tapes, the Talking Bear, the first original Talking Bear toy. Yeah, they had a message. Each one of them had like a PSA kind of thing on the end of it. It said like, "Oh yeah, brush your teeth," or whatever. Be nice to people and have manners and stuff. So you figure he wouldn't have lost that. Still be kind of in there, and maybe he'd be glitching a little bit because he's all kind of messed up. So that could be really funny, really funny. Hopefully, and other people have done a prop fan gag thing before, so I'm sure other fans at the con will also get into it, and we'll have, we'll have diatribe going on. It should be funny. Yeah. The Chewbacca costume also has ears, a tail, so it looks a bit like the Mog from Spaceballs. It was seen at the Halloween adventure earlier. Yeah, so that's when we thought of the other thing too. I'm not sure where it plays into the other story. I'm not sure if the which parody thing is even implied. This could kind of be a weird sort of remake of Mousetrap Project in a way that they go to the alien planet and it's the convention. That would be funny, but I don't know how much of that would be that long either. It probably wouldn't be altogether. It would be a full movie as a convention thing, but as just that, not really. So anyway, so that's my idea. Yeah, so your homage is sort of just an OVA kind of thing. These back in the day, Japanese OVA, they do like a special video screening thing with the cast, and all the convention stories were like that anyway. So we're not doing anything we haven't done before. So that's cool. Also Friday is the ideal day to use the bear prop on the set because it's the least populous day. Friday and Monday. Next day, 2 days later, 3 days later. Yeah, so yeah, that works. And then graft it with all the other stuff for his spot. There might be some assholes. Might take the toy. I don't know about that. We'd have a tough time finding another one. Anyway, so this is Silly Kelly, obviously.